Here so far for Minnesota.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
And he makes both free throws.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Dunn is out there with Brown. And it's Young. Then it's Alexander Shaw. And it's Johnson in at the 2. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Now, here is Young. 5 on the clock. Another shot. And the shot is good.
Only the one made basket in the 4. He hasn't provided them with a whole lot offensively.
Pass to Oliver. He's guarded by Johnson. And taken away by Brown. High post, Johnson. Done. They kick out to Brown. Kept alive. Here's Dunn. Goes up again, and the layup is up and in. Saar's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
Giddy with it. Here's Yang. No good from outside.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Young outside. Pass to Saar. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Saar's got it all tied up now for the Wizards. Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. From outside the arc, hands it from downtown. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now, here's Brown. Clock at 4. Washington needs to get a shot off here. An offensive rebound. Saar gets the bucket.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Both teams deciding to change it up. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Yep, it counts.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Done outside. Brown wide open. He fires. On the 3 off target. Down against Giddy. Outside Edwards. The jump hook. That one off the back iron and out. Wizards trail by 3. Over in the corner, Brown. Up and in on the layup. Brown's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Giddy against Brown. Pass to Edwards. The layup off target.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
That gives them the lead. 34 points for Trey Johnson.
All quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Here's the screen. Edwards. And the 3 misses.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Oh, here's Giddey. Left side, Edwards. And that time also a missed shot.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Johnson fires, and he misses the J.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And the layup is off. Wizards leading by 4. Here's Brown. .144 left in the fourth quarter. He drills the 3.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Puts up the 3. Sarr pulls it down. Washington shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. One's off, still out of sync.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
They've led by as much as 10. Brown outside. It's stolen by Edwards. Flying in, it's Edwards.
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the play.
And that one misses. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Yeah, count it.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
A 15-footer. No good there. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8. And Edwards drops them both. And so they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
For Washington.
2-2.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game.
Well, that shuts the door on any hope of...
And it's over. The Washington Wizards are your new NBA champion. All the travel, all the practices, all the meetings, all the games, wins and losses, the emotion, the exhaustion, culminating into tonight.
And whenever you win the NBA championship, there is a level of accomplishment and excitement that really can't be matched. But pretty amazing to have accomplished this goal.
The celebration is here, and this place is going crazy. The bench loves it. The fans obviously overjoyed. This is one of those moments these players will never forget. And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.